What's up, guys? It's your boy Andy here, and welcome to the first episode of the Just Chillin podcast. I'm joined today with Gio and Liam, and let's. All their links will be down in the description to both social media and YouTube. And let's get started. So, welcome to our new podcast where we'll talk about football, mainly Premier League, and today we're talking about Champions League football. The games taking place the next days are and weeks are Real Madrid against Liverpool, Manchester City against Dortmund, Bayern München against Paris Saint-Germain, and Porto against Chelsea. So let's get straight into the podcast.
Against Dortmund right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't watched a lot of Dortmund, but
I have.
I mean, I'm very interested to see the game.
They're just bad.
They're just bad.
Dortmund.
I mean, I looked at the stats. They haven't looked great, and I mean, what my eyes are going to be all over. Diaz versus Haaland, right? Probably the best young defender in the world, and then the best young attacker in the world. That's going to be really interesting to watch. I'm going to be really excited to see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah, I think Haaland will try to fucking shift over to Stones though, mostly just because of that duel.
Sure.
Well, he saw Stones' mistake over in the qualifiers. He's like, hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna go over to the side. Hey, Torgan, why don't you take Diaz, bro? I got the other side. I mean, yeah, that's really all I got down for Dortmund. But what are you guys saying about this game? I mean, it's definitely
Dortmund winning 5-0.
Wow.
Same.
He's feisty today, eh?
No, I have a City win written down, but I think Haaland will score.
Oh shit, I forgot to do predictions for all of them.
Bruh, that's like that though, for me at least.
Yeah. So I have for total tie for like both legs. I'm saying 4-2 win for City. I think Haaland could bag a goal or two. Maybe Torgan pull up with one, but
I'm saying do City play at home or away today?
Home.
I think they're home. They're at home.
Yeah.
They're home.
There's like a United reporter like, oh my god, Haaland is in Manchester. Whoa.
Yeah. So they're playing at home.
Yeah.
That'll be away goals for Dortmund. So
yeah, we're talking away goals for Dortmund.
I'm going with a 2-2 draw.
Ooh.
I have a 2-1 City win.
I have a 2-1 City win too. And then I think
I'm going to assume that all of us are choosing Haaland scoring, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Dude's a freak, man. He's a freak. I mean, I'm on an app here, and for fan percentage on who they think is going to win, it's 59% for City and 37% for Dortmund. So I think a lot of people are agreeing with us.
Yeah.
In this spot, I mean,
City
just look unstoppable.
And
Dortmund's defense is
I mean, without Witzel, Chan is forced to play centre back, and even though he's good there, I mean, Akanji being out as well, that's
that's a blow.
Bad.
That's a big blow.
Hummels as well is just.
Yeah, I don't.
There's no fucking centre back anymore, man. He's useless.
I mean, I just don't see how Dortmund get past the City team. I mean, obviously, I see a lot. I've seen a lot of things about people saying that City are chokers and all that, but they're saying what's that 4 in a row now in getting knocked out in quarterfinals by not the greatest teams. Lyon, who did they get knocked out in the previous year? Tottenham, they got knocked out, and then they went to the semifinals with Madrid. But I mean, it's been City have kind of been bottling it in the quarterfinals, which is a lot of people are saying that.
It's really all down to Pep. It really is. He overthinks Champions League games.
Yeah, he tries to overthink stuff. But
will he do it against Dortmund? We don't know. Probably.
I look at the City team and I see a different side.
It's
from the previous years.
City will 100% score. Like 1 or 2 goals. And
Dortmund will 100% score as well.
You think?
Haaland's gonna score a goal. Haaland's definitely scoring a goal.
Honestly, I could see it
out.
happening that Haaland doesn't score in the first leg. I could see it happening. If City get a good grip on the game, there's no way. Dortmund have to come out firing, right?
Yeah, they're not gonna try to control the play either, It's like
no, absolutely.
They're gonna just try to sit back, and they have no defensive midfielders.
Right. Which, I mean, people like De Bruyne and Gundogan who can just play.
They're gonna tear their defense
It's gonna
apart.
be a field day, right? I mean,
yeah, they're gonna just run over them. No fucking chance.
I mean, we have to see the lineup. I don't know. Who knows? Pep could play a 6 at the back or like 2 at the back. Who knows what?
Yeah, he'll probably end up playing like a 3-4-3 with
and
like a false 9 instead of a striker.
Walker goes back in there for the first time in 2 years.
De Bruyne or Foden starts as striker.
Exactly, man. I don't know what that guy's talking about. I mean, that's all I really have for City versus Dortmund. It'll be an interesting tie, but in the end, I think
it will be interesting. I think there's gonna be a lot of goals though. That's why I'm saying a 2-2 draw today.
On both legs.
2-2 draw today, and then
I say 2-1 today, and I don't know if Dortmund is playing
2-0 win.
Signal Iduna Park. I don't know if they can.
Oh, isn't it gonna be a neutral venue?
Maybe. I think because it's a German side. And
it might be.
Germans don't allow English teams in their country, so. I mean, Spain didn't do that last round, but now.
Yeah, Dortmund are home. Dortmund get the home leg in the second leg. They're home.
That's going to be an advantage, but they don't have the yellow wall.
They're not playing a neutral venue.
No yellow wall. That's definitely something that pushed them through to having that good game versus PSG last year, right?
Yeah.
Just the fans there.
And I think some of the players actually turning up.
What are you guys thinking about Madrid versus Liverpool? I think this is one of the most interesting ties.
This is the most unpredictable game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both sides have very similar goals scored versus conceded. Liverpool on 1.7 scored to 1.2 conceded. So they've looked a little more shaky.
But the thing is, Champions League Liverpool is a completely different breed than it is in the Premier League.
That's true. That's obviously true.
And with Jota back.
Jota's back. He's unpredictable.
And Real's defense is in the mud.
They don't have Varane.
Carvajal, Varane, and Ramos are all out. Injuries. And COVID.
Yeah. So I think they're going to lose
though,
today.
Madrid have a lot of defensive depth, which is something you can't say for Liverpool.
Yeah,
they still have Militao. They still have Ferland Mendy, who can easily play center back. They have Marcelo.
They played Vasquez at right back.
They've played Vasquez at
right
back
there before. Played against Atalanta at right back.
Yeah. And Mendy played center back that game too. So I mean Atalanta are no you can't just scoff at
Liverpool.
They're a good team.
But they're not Liverpool.
Liverpool beat them 5-0 earlier this season.
Yeah.
Right. So I see Liverpool taking the first leg. But I think Madrid's going to pull through 3-2.
So
I think
okay.
I think Real take this one.
So you think Liverpool are winning away?
I think Liverpool take the first. Oh, are they away first leg?
Yeah. They're playing at
the second leg.
I think it's the B team's home ground, or
yeah. It's like the training ground. No, not the training ground, but it's like the youth team.
I think that's the same though, because like fucking our youth team plays at Cobham.
Sure, but
I think the same goes for
Yeah, I mean, so Liverpool, they look like they've been struggling this season, but I mean, last 2 or 3 games they've kept clean sheets. Now that Jota's back,
yeah,
a 3-0 win last time. I mean, Liverpool look good. They look a lot better than they have originally.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Liverpool is going to have a lot of fire going into this. Obviously, UCL rematch from 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Salah broke his
lucky Ramos is in there.
Arm in like 7 different places, but Ramos isn't playing. See, I almost want to change my prediction now. The more I think about it,
I have a 1-1 draw.
I'm going a 2-1 win for Liverpool. today.
I just think Vinicius past Liverpool's high line is gonna be too much.
That's true. I mean, Trent obviously isn't the quickest guy.
Yeah, and Vinicius is probably the fastest player.
One of the fastest. I mean, that dude's quick.
Sure.
And
Benzema,
he can't finish to save his life, but still, he's.
True.
I think he's gonna win a pen. Actually, I think he's gonna be Benzema scoring a penalty. Yeah.
I'm still gonna go a 2-1 win for Liverpool today, and then in the second leg, I'm thinking a. Ooh. I think maybe a 2-0 win for Madrid. If they get their defense back, then I think they'll win.
I think.
But if they don't get
Varane
or Ramos,
to miss both legs.
Yeah,
I think they're guaranteed to miss.
That is true. Yeah,
Varane might be back for a second.
Varane might not because he tested positive today, so he needs 2 weeks quarantine. And the next game is next week.
True. That's true. Yeah,
he's out for the rest of the legs, for both legs.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it written down here. I mean, Liverpool obviously they're not very strong at the back right now. I don't think.
Yeah, but Kabak and Phillips are.
They're not bad, but they haven't played against.
I mean, they walked past Arsenal.
That's true. Yeah, they did well against Arsenal and Wolves. Both kept clean sheets, right?
But yeah, I think a faster, more skillful player like Vinicius is gonna hurt them. Because they're both are physical beasts, you know. Like Phillips don't lose a header.
I've seen that. I've seen that on TikTok. Of just this man like jumping like 10 feet in the air just to win a midfield header. Dude's crazy. But I mean, I almost think the opposite. I think just a natural goal scorer like Benzema could crush this Liverpool team.
Sure.
Someone who has Benzema's debatably the best striker in the world right now. He's on like fire.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best. Like him and
he's up there, probably. But I don't think he's the best.
He's up there. He's up there right now. I mean,
right.
With him and then maybe as Andy was saying, like a deep, like that Vinicius bombing down the wings and stuff. I could see him getting like an early hitter.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. I think
it's gonna be a battle of the midfields.
Take it 1-0.
That's
I think Madrid will take it 1-0 thanks to a Karim Benzema penalty or header.
I think I'm thinking a 2-1 win for Liverpool, but I'm also thinking a 1-1 draw.
That's a shout, you know.
I can't look past Jota not scoring.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Jota scoring with no Ramos, no Varane, no Carvajal.
Like who do they have? Nacho Fernandez and.
True, and Eder as well. Right?
Dude's a beast on FIFA, but I don't know about real life. I mean,
yeah, apparently I don't think he's doing too hot there.
Yeah,
but I think Jota's gonna score. Benzema's gonna score. And I think it's just a matter of who scores after that, then whoever wins.
Who's stronger? Who's stronger at the back after that goal? And for me, Madrid have a better defensive midfield. You know, Casemiro, one of the best.
They also have Fabinho. So
Fabinho is also great.
I think a Fabinho Thiago pivot would be what I would have gone for, at least if I was.
That's what I would have thought too.
The DEM and Mr. Thumbs Up.
I mean, you never know. I mean, if they play Lucas Vazquez at right back, maybe like a Sadio Mane.
For all we know, Zidane might be playing a 3 at the back with the wing backs.
He's probably going to play 3 at the back.
With Mendy, Militao, Nacho Fernandez maybe. Or Casemiro playing center back, for all we know. With Kroos and Modric sitting above him.
Yeah, if Mendy went center back, who would go left wing back? That's the only thing I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not Suzanne.
Did my guy freeze?
I think so.
Oh, great.
All right. Next one I've got, I think this is going to be the closest one. PSG versus Bayern.
Bayern, that's going to be...
Dude, this is going to be a close game.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so. I think Bayern will wipe the floor with them this time. I don't think it'll be an easy win, but it'll be an easier win than it was in the final. Okay, where were we?
Bayern versus PSG.
Bayern versus PSG. This is a tough one.
Last year's final.
Good game. Now, Gio made a bold claim that this game isn't even going to be close.
Yeah,
I gotta hear more. I gotta hear more. I
think Bayern, with the form they're in, no one stopped them. Obviously,
but I think they will.
I think. Well, the first leg, I think the first leg is going to be a 2-0 win for Bayern.
Yeah, that's what I've written down as well.
With Lewandowski scoring.
He's injured
twice. Oh,
here, bro.
Oh, he is.
That's why I think this is going to be a tight game.
Oh, well, this changes everything. I didn't know that.
I think PSG are pulling out. Because if I've looked at this, Lewandowski in Bayern's last 5 games has been involved in the scoring 4 times. Has scored a hat trick twice. So in the last 5 games, he's got 2 hat tricks in his belt. He's easily, without a doubt, their main source of goals.
Obviously, yeah, of course.
So, I mean, I don't know what Bayern do here. Who becomes their goal scorers?
They have Sane, Choupo-Moting. Nice. Yeah, against PSG. It's just bound to happen. Coming to score against his former club. It's just bound to happen.
Is gonna
he'll bag a hat trick in the first leg.
100%.
But I mean, I don't know where Bayern's goals are going to come from. Their defense has been all right, but I mean they've struggled a little bit lately. Yeah, it's still good, but they haven't played a front line as good as Mbappe and Neymar.
And they have an insanely high line.
Oh,
which
yeah.
Against
Neymar's
Mbappe
back,
and Neymar is going to be.
Neymar's back, right?
Yeah. He got sent off against Lille.
Oh yeah.
Like yesterday or.
So, with Neymar back, everything changes.
Mbappe's there, Neymar's there.
Alone, Mbappe he's okay.
All right. Yeah.
But with Neymar paired up with him, I think Neymar and Mbappe might get a goal. I'm saying with Lewandowski out, I'm still saying about a 1-1 draw in the first leg. I think this one will be a lot closer now, without Bayern getting all those goals from Lewandowski.
Yeah, I'm still going for a 2-0 win though. You know, Goretzka and one of the wingers, Gnabry.
Sane, Gnabry. Ooh, Gnabry, yeah.
Or like Coman. Coman can strike again.
I hate Coman, man. I hate watching him. It's so bad.
He's sloppy. He is sloppy. Like, I feel like he gives the ball away so much. He tries to do like so much with the ball.
Every time he plays, I'm just bantering him. That's all I do.
But
I think
and then he fucking scores the winner in Champions League final and just shuts me down.
I mean, it really is an interesting dilemma, right? Because Bayern have the stronger overall side, but I mean, Mbappe is Mbappe and Neymar is Neymar. Never count them out when you have Mbappe, Neymar, Di Maria, Icardi. Who's the other guy?
We'll chill out on Icardi.
Yeah.
Moise Kean,
yeah. Probably better top than Icardi.
Yeah, I mean,
Kimpembe and Marquinhos.
Good defense.
I haven't watched them play together before at centre back, so I don't know how good they are together. But
yeah, I mean, I haven't watched PSG personally except for those two legs against Barcelona. They looked good in the first leg, but I mean that was
second leg. Jeez,
second leg they didn't look good.
They were like, okay, just don't care.
I would not. I was watching that game and I was shocked that Barca had only scored the 1 goal.
Well, because Dembele had an absolute stinker.
I mean, he can't finish.
He can't finish.
He can't shoot.
It's like the Liverpool game as well. Like
that's like me not lagging. It just won't happen.
He's a bona fide scrub.
Pretty much.
But
when you say it's bona fide,
I think
he doesn't even have balls, man.
Yeah, not anymore.
At least not in that right leg.
Not in the legs.
That dude's gonna tear a hamstring picking up a bag of chips or something. I don't even know. I mean, overall, I think Bayern are the stronger side. Right? They still have Goretzka. They still have one of the best cams in the world in Muller.
They still have Kimmich. Ooh, Muller too. Yeah.
They still have a great center mid partnership. They still have a good center. They still have probably the best goalie in the world, right?
Yeah.
In Neuer. I mean,
in current form, yes.
That's debatable with like a Ter Stegen or I don't know, Ederson or whatever. But
no.
Mine's Oblak. That's like
Mendy.
He's at the top of my list.
Yeah,
we just get rid of the whole West Brom game. That never happened.
Kepa played.
Kepa, yeah. Willie Caballero played, yeah.
No. Willie wouldn't concede 5. He only conceded 3.
Didn't he concede 4 against Bayern last year?
Yeah, but he only conceded 3 against West Brom.
That's all I really have for this game. I think it's gonna be tight. In the end, I said PSG win 4-3 on aggregate.
Oh.
Like
okay.
A tight game.
You're going different? Okay.
I think Mbappe is pulling out a double. Neymar's getting at least one, and I think like someone like Verratti or like a Marquinhos could grab one.
No, definitely not Verratti.
He doesn't cross the halfway line.
Yeah,
he's basically another center back. That guy.
He's just a deep lying playmaker.
He's like Højbjerg from Spurs.
Yeah.
Just
or
Jorginho, just goes between the defenders.
Yeah.
You ever seen that clip of like the referee outrunning Jorginho on like the halfway line?
Yeah.
John Moss,
every game.
He just gets like burned.
It's pretty much every game.
Fat referee as well. John fucking Moss.
Dude looks like he's like dripping with like grease in the middle of the field, and he's still Jorginho's still getting out.
Very slow. Jorginho's very slow.
But he can still do pirouettes though.
On the note of Jorginho, Chelsea versus Porto.
Oh, I wasn't finished with Bayern PSG yet.
Shut the hell up. We're moving on.
Let the man speak. Let get one more point in. What's he got to say?
I was gonna say, with remembering the fact they have Sané, Gnabry, Müller still, no Lewandowski, I still think they will. I think they'll win now. Forgetting the fact that Lewandowski is not available, I think that it will still be a 2-1 win, not a 2-0 win. I think Neymar will get an assist to Mbappe. 2-1 win for Bayern.
I'm sticking with 2-0.
Sticking with 2-0?
Yeah.
Total? Final? Or just
first leg. Second leg, I haven't really looked into.
First leg, I think it's a 1-1 draw. I think it's a hard fought 1-1 draw with PSG. I think Bayern control the possession. Bayern control most of the game, probably get more shots off. But PSG do the same thing they did with Barcelona and counterattack Bayern's heavy line, Bayern's high up line, and just maybe Mbappe gets a goal or Neymar finds Mbappe in the box for a simple goal. But I mean, I just don't think you can count Bayern out, even without Lewandowski. You can't count them out.
No, of course not.
They just create all the time. It's like there's no stop. They are scoring.
Yeah,
at least one.
Right.
At least once.
That's what I'm saying. 2-1.
I mean,
first leg.
Yeah.
Bayern are debatably the best side in the world right now. And PSG,
I mean, we could just say they are because they won last year's Champions League.
Right.
They did win the sextuple, so
PSG
technically they are the best team in the world.
Yeah. So
PSG have kind of been struggling their last few games. They lost to Lyon.
They just lost to Lille.
Did they lose to Lille too?
Yeah. They're in second place
3 points behind in second.
Yeah.
So they're not even
Neymar getting sent off in the 90th minute as well.
Right. I mean, so they have a bad momentum going into the game. Yeah. Bayern just won versus RB Leipzig, right? 1-0. Without Lewandowski, they still I didn't watch the game, but they had a dominant performance from what I saw. Even without Lewandowski, they had a lot of chances, a lot of goals. Well, 1 goal, and then their defense was good. So I think Bayern take the first leg, but then PSG has the fire to fight back in the second leg. And Neymar and Mbappe are like, all right, let's do this. And they just they just start crushing Bayern's line. Because I mean, obviously Bayern don't have the quickest center backs too.
No.
And Mbappe.
Yeah.
Quick.
They're parked on the halfway line and rely on Kevin or the Jerome Boateng just sprint home.
I could see Verratti like hitting a long ball through to an Mbappe on the wing who just cuts inside for an easy goal.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or Neymar doing that exact thing.
Or Neymar. I mean, he's got a lot of skill to him, obviously. Talented guy. I think PSG are pulling through in the second leg.
So you're saying
I think Bayern's going through.
Semi-final?
I'd rather not have Bayern go through, just because I don't want to face them in the final.
Wow!
Either way, City's going to the final, man.
I mean, the last time City played or Chelsea played Bayern in the final,
we won
at the Allianz.
Yeah.
Last time we played moving into the whole Chelsea versus Bayern and going into the final, Chelsea versus Porto.
Chelsea versus Porto.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys talk because you guys both two Chelsea fans probably have a lot to say.
Oh yeah.
So I'll let you guys do your thing. I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Oh, you froze for a second, Jim.
It's the internet.
What?
It's that
Yeah, mine. I think my net just froze.
I think you're back.
That's so weird. I can see both of you guys just fine.
Oh, yeah, yours just frozen for me now.
Mine?
No, Liam's.
Oh, piss off.
But
I can see. I can see.
No, I can't see. Okay. It's just frozen. But
okay,
go ahead.
Whatever. Okay. So Porto Chelsea. Obviously Porto doesn't have a home advantage, which is
none of us
huge for us. Yeah, but still, like, they haven't lost at home since October last year, early October, like 3rd October. And they're also without their best player, arguably, first leg, Oliveira.
I don't know too much about Porto, so I have no idea.
He misses the first.
He's suspended, as well as their starting striker, I think, Taremi. I don't know if he's like their main striker or second striker.
Isn't Morega their starting striker? But I have no idea.
He was at least back when Liverpool faced him in the Champions League a couple of years ago. But I don't.
When they were playing Juventus, Morega.
He scored, didn't he?
Wasn't too good. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the game. He was not doing too good.
Yeah, no, he's just fast and strong, but not a good football. Like,
my internet.
I mean,
no.
I don't have a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot for this first Porto game.
Obviously, it's played at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuanes, which is Sevilla's home stadium.
That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful.
We put 4 past Sevilla earlier this season at their stadium.
Maybe there's something about that stadium where Chelsea just click or something. Maybe they should play all their home games there too.
It's Giroud.
Yeah.
Olivier Giroud putting 4 past Sevilla.
My internet just cut out. I have no idea what the hell just happened.
I just said where and what happened last time we played in Sevilla.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I don't have a whole lot written down for this game. I mean, I've looked for all the games. I've looked at what other people are saying, right? And a lot of people are saying, don't count this Porto team out. Don't count this.
We shouldn't count them out yet.
No. They still have good players like Tecasito or whatever, and
for all we know, Pepe might score a hat trick. I hope not, but
I mean, but that's what everybody's saying. I just don't see anything special about this Porto team. They're not even first in their respective
own league. Yeah,
they're like 9 points behind or something.
Which is like it's literally just a two-team league, right? I mean, they kind of just trade off.
It's about three. Yeah. Porto, Sporting, Benfica.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the Juve game, and they obviously didn't play bad. They won it, but I think
Juve are just worse.
I think people I think people were saying that like this Juve team is good or whatever, but that's just because of it's Juve. I mean, they look awful.
They're not though, is he?
They've been awful, right? What are they, 5th? They're like 5th in Serie A right now.
I can confidently say you are trash right now.
They've struggled. They've struggled in their own respective league, and they got knocked out of the Champions League by Porto. So
Pirlo is not a serious manager.
I don't think anything special. No. It was like his first year coaching. He coached like some 8-year-olds at Juve, and then they're just like, yeah, why don't you just go up and win us the league, just because your name is Pirlo.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna. Connect because everything's frozen.
And he's gone. And he's back, Rick and Morty.
I watched that show just last night. Look at that. That's a great show, Rick and Morty, man. That show slaps.
It's like the only show Gia's watched. Like the only.
Is it? It's a good show.
Yeah,
I like that show a lot.
Practically the only show.
I made like several references from popular TV shows, and he hasn't gotten any of them.
No idea. No clue. I don't watch TV.
He only watches Rick and Morty.
He didn't even know Hodor, man.
Season 5 is coming out later this.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, see, I've never watched
June,
that.
I think.
I've never watched that show. I don't know. That Viking stuff just doesn't interest me.
Oh, I love Viking.
Viking shit.
It's more of a dragon medieval type of stuff. But
Viking.
Yeah.
But I just don't see anything special about this Porto team.
Yeah, the Chelsea, Scandinavian over here.
They lost Chelsea lost their last game in
That's our
fashion to West Brom, right?
First loss in like 14 games.
We don't talk about that.
Well. Right. Chelsea are still in good form.
First loss on a Tuchel.
I think they move on to the semis easy.
We're through. Porto being without their whole midfield.
I said a dominant 2-0 Chelsea win on aggregate.
That's what I've written down as well. We don't score many goals, but we will 100% control this game.
Right.
We're going out. We're not losing the ball a single time.
I could see maybe Porto scrapping like a penalty or something. Maybe like
nah. I don't think our
who's
defense
giving
would
that penalty away.
Yeah.
Though? Yeah.
I don't think our defense would give a pen away.
Like only defender at our club I can see giving away a pen is Zuma right now, and he's not gonna start.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I was just saying, just maybe like a crappy goal or something that Chelsea could like give away or something. But I mean, Chelsea look good, and I don't see them beating Porto.
Yeah,
I see them crushing Porto. My bad.
Especially with Oliveira out, because everything goes through him.
Oh,
when I watched Porto, every single thing. I mean, like he scored 4 of the goals versus Juve or something.
Scored all the goals. Yeah, I mean,
I know that Jesus Corona is a solid player, but like,
how old is that Oliveira guy? I mean, he looks like.
I think it's like 27 or something. I don't think
he looks old.
Yeah, he looks really old. I mean, I could see that guy going to like a I don't know, maybe like a Spurs or something, like a somewhat like good.
He's 28.
He's 28.
Yeah.
Sergio. Take that statement right back. There's an old man right there. I think it's too late for him.
That's true.
That's. I don't really have a whole lot for Chelsea. I mean, obviously you guys are Chelsea fans, so if you want to say anything else,
do. I think following the 5-2 defeat to West Brom on the weekend, I think Tuchel's gonna go and fall back to his reliable and more experienced players, like Mount, Giroud, the experienced players or the reliable players. Really, I think my starting 11 that I'm gonna put out, what I would think he would play is obviously Mendy in goal. The center backs, Rudiger, Silva, and Azpilicueta.
Yeah.
I think
he's confirmed to start. So.
Huh?
Rudiger is already confirmed to start. So
yeah. So
is Rudiger confirmed?
yeah, he's already been
Tuchel
confirmed.
I haven't seen them release any lineup yet.
No, it hasn't been
I
released.
mean,
But it was in his press conference.
Press conference. We're playing
Earlier.
tomorrow.
Yeah, and Alonso and Reece James as the wing backs. I don't think Chilwell's gonna play. I think Alonso will probably play instead.
Yeah.
And
same.
in midfield, Kovacic and Jorginho. I don't think he wants to rush Conte back. I don't think he wants to rush Conte back.
True.
That's
yet. True.
I think he needs to save him. Maybe bring him on like halftime, maybe a little after.
Depends. Really depends. If we're like 1-0 up and they're trying
to hold on to a lead.
Bring him on.
Bring Conte on.
I'm just hoping a three-line defensive back, like.
Yeah, we play about the 3-4-3, something like that.
3-4-3,
or more if you look FIFA 3-4-2-1. We're playing.
It's usually what his
right forward.
Yeah,
usually what his philosophy is: 5 in attack and 5 in defense. That's usually what it goes for. That's what the wing backs are for.
Yeah,
but realistically, with Alonso, it's more of 4 in defense, 5 in the attack, because Alonso's not too good in defending.
That's a great defender.
Also, if we wanted to, like, Aspi pushes out wide.
Could play right
more
back.
Of a right back.
More
and
right back than
pushes,
right center.
Pushes either up the field or inside.
Oh yeah.
So because he played DM, I think, for.
He played DM for Wigan, yeah.
And he went in central against West Brom as well, and was like the only player on the pitch that played good.
But anyways, the rest of the lineup, the attack.
That's the interesting part.
Think Mount has to start. He's been our best player this year. He's one of our most reliable players.
Yeah.
These two are a bit iffy because I don't know whether or not he will start Giroud. I think he should. Just for that hold-up play.
Tammy is back though, but I will still start Giroud.
I don't think he'll play Tammy. I'm thinking Werner. I'm not sure.
No Havertz?
Does he still operate as a wide forward? Are you guys still playing wide forward, or did you shift him?
Yeah. He played central against West Brom, and he was completely
just not there.
Not good at all. And Pulisic is supposed to be back though, so he might start.
I think maybe Pulisic instead of Werner, and instead of Giroud, maybe Havertz is what I'm thinking.
Funnily enough, I don't have written down Mount in my attacking 3.
Wow.
I definitely wrote down Mount. Mount has to start.
I love Mount. He's starting, but not that high up this game. I actually think he's gonna play next to Kovacic.
Oh, I could see him as like an
midfield.
Yeah, because Jorginho was so bad.
He can't play there.
Jorginho was so bad against West Brom. Like, he was so shaky. I don't trust him this game.
Sure.
Like, I think bench him for 1 game, get his concentration back, and yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that.
I would love to see Reece though in the midfield, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Do you actually play him midfield sometimes?
Not really.
I've never.
I don't think we've ever played him. We've never played him in midfield.
Lampard did 1 game last year's Champions League, and that wasn't even from the start.
Was it in the Champions League or was it in like the FA Cup? I think it was the FA Cup.
Champions League.
Oh, I
remember because I was at the football practice whilst the game was playing.
Okay.
And we don't play midweek.
But cups. I think if Havertz does play, here's just some stats from the last time he played Porto.
I think both Werner and Havertz scored last time they faced Porto.
Last time Havertz played Porto, he played 2 games, both legs in the Europa League. He got 2 goals, 2 assists. All I'm saying is that he doesn't like Porto. So if we play him, he's gonna score. Simple.
Yeah. The attacking lineup I've gone for is Havertz, like playing like right forward / striker.
I think Havertz would definitely play the striker. No, outer forward.
Did he play
right?
Did he play right forward in his game versus Porto last time?
I think he probably played as a 10 or a 9.
God, this is so sad. But I remember like last year in FIFA 20.
Yeah, he had the right forward special card.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking like, oh, did he?
I think that's that.
I'm kind of thinking he did.
But yeah, I have Havertz right forward, Giroud striker, and Werner or Pulisic at left forward. That's what I'm going for.
I think that could work.
If Giroud doesn't start, I'm saying move Havertz up and CH or Werner out wide. But yeah, I love CH. I would just love to see him play.
He played good in the last game. I mean, he scored that goal. He had a man of the match performance, right?
The thing is with our attackers. Yeah. The thing is with our attackers is that we have so many of them attackers. It's just all of them together haven't really worked yet. All of them they always have these purple patches, but never gain the actual full form they need.
It did work like earlier on this season, when we played 4-back.
Against Sevilla, it did well.
That too. Werner Havertz in the CH, yeah. That worked against them.
I think you
guys have to get something working with Werner and Havertz. Because I mean, obviously they play with each other in the German national team. So they have prior connections. They played against each other in the Bundesliga. So they've been in and around each other for a while. And I feel like a Havertz and Werner combination could work like really well. But I mean,
we've seen it work before against the second leg in Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, it worked well there.
They played Werner, Havertz, and Ziyech. They all linked up for the first goal for Ziyech tapping.
Yeah, I saw that was a really really nice goal. Where Werner played a nice pass with his left.
That first block from him as well.
Yeah.
Starting attack. And that's what I love about Havertz, he has hold-up play while also being quick with the ball.
Yeah.
He's a really good dribbler. Like I think Havertz is best when the ball's at his feet.
Yeah, 100%. And as Tuchel said, he enjoys being inside the box, so playing him as striker is something that suits him really well.
Because at Leverkusen he was the main man, which is why I was always curious when you signed Havertz, already having Mount, and then just signing Werner and Ziyech. Because those are also players that like to have the ball at their feet, like to be the main man.
Yeah.
So
the thing is, at the time when we signed him, we had Lampard obviously, and what he used to play was a 4-3-3. So Havertz would play. The thing is, he would play Havertz as an 8 or as a winger.
Yeah.
And it's not where he's supposed to play. But we would have Ziyech on the right, which is where he was doing actually really good for us on the right, and Timo out wide, which just
that was
killed him out there.
I was referencing earlier, when we played 4-back, and CH played like 3 or 4 incredible games in a row against like Sheffield, Burnley, etc. When we went on like a 17-game unbeaten run under Lampard earlier this season. Then he lost like twice, and he was gone.
Went downhill.
Got sacked. I mean, I guess it's good that you sacked him now, because obviously like Tuchel's a lot better.
Yeah.
But I mean, I always thought you would have given him more time. Like seeing as he's like a legend and all that.
But
stuff, like,
at the same time, he was only signed to, stick.
Yeah, originally he was only supposed to take us through the whole transfer window.
Yeah. That was like he was only meant to be there for 1 year.
But then ended up keeping
top
him
4
longer.
So he stayed.
Yeah, I always thought that was like an out of the blue choice. I mean, obviously you guys lost like what was it? It was like 8 games in a row where you lost or drew or something right before he got sacked.
I can check. Was it that bad?
Yeah, I
don't think it was that bad.
I think it was like an 8.
I feel like I'm pretty
sure it wasn't that bad.
It was that bad.
Like
let's see here. He got sacked after the Leicester game, right?
Or yeah. Luton it was after Luton Town.
Okay, so it started going downhill from Everton. We lost to Everton and then Wolves, and then we beat West Ham 3-0.
So we lost to Arsenal,
and drew to Villa
Wolves.
And lost to City. That's 3 losses. And then we won 4-0 against Morecambe or Morecambe or whatever. Won against Fulham, lost against Leicester, and then won against Luton.
The thing is, from like the beginning of the new year, so from January 3rd when we lost against Man City, we lost against City, Arsenal, Wolves, and Everton, all in the league. So within the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, within those 6 Premier League games, we only won 1 game and picked up 4 points.
Right. That might have been what I was thinking.
The 18.
About. Obviously, that's a poor run of form.
Yeah, we only picked up 4 points out of 18.
At the same time, you also played good sides, right? I mean,
we played Everton at home.
City's obviously
we played Everton away, but we're never good at Everton away for some reason.
When Everton was first in the league,
Wolves decided to play freaking Mourinho style.
Wolves were just being Wolves that game. We were just bad.
I hate playing Wolves.
I've seen that. Yeah, I hate when sides play like that. Like I know it gets you the win and all that, but you know.
We slapped West Ham.
So boring.
But then we ended up
that was a weird ass game, that West Ham game.
Yeah.
Abraham getting a brace within 2 minutes.
At the same time, though, if you look at our recent form, we've only won 2 of our last 5 in the league.
In the league, we won. Yeah, that is true. But ever since Tuchel came in, we've only conceded, what was it, 2 goals?
Apart from those 5 at West Brom.
Other than from the 5 against West Brom.
We'd conceded like 2 or 3 in all competitions the post 14 games, as well as not conceding at home.
Well, in all competitions, we only conceded 2 goals since Tuchel got hired, other than West Brom game.
That's against Atletico twice.
And one goal was the Rudiger own goal, and then the Minamino goal. That's the only
any game versus Southampton which we should have won.
Yeah, but we didn't.
I mean, and that's what I don't like about this team right now. We don't score goals.
We don't
keep clean sheets.
Yeah.
We don't score goals. You know, we played. We drew to United 0-0. We scored with 1 past Atletico. Luckily.
I mean, to be fair, like United, obviously. I mean, if you look at like almost every time they've played, even a good team, they haven't blown anyone out of the water. Like it's 1-0. A lot of the time it was 0-0. I think the first time that United actually beat someone, like beat a top 6 team, was
this season. Was you guys?
City, yeah. All the other times was 0-0.
6-1
to Spurs.
That's true too.
That is true. We should have won. We should have gotten a penalty against United in the first game earlier this year.
I saw that. Was it like Maguire hugging Azpilicueta or something?
Yeah, but at
Just
the same time, they should have gotten the penalty against us. This is most
handball, right?
I don't think so. I don't think that was a handball. The thing is, it hit Mason Greenwood's arm, which then he pushed it onto Cho's finger. So I mean, I don't.
Did it actually hit Greenwood's arm?
Yeah, it hit Greenwood's arm, and then it went into. He pushed it off into Callum Hudson-Odoi's hand.
I didn't see that. The only reasoning I had was like Greenwood's arm was like under here, so if Callum was supposed to remove it, he couldn't, you know.
Yeah. Right.
Quick enough. So that was like, okay, that's fair. But at the same, we didn't score against Leeds either.
Yeah, that was.
And Leeds actually had the better chances.
Yeah, I remember watching that Leeds game. We did not play well that game.
It's score lines that almost make you think like, well, maybe this Porto side has a chance. But
then you look at the way we beat Sevilla up 4-0. Look at the way we beat Atletico Madrid, who was top of their league and who still is top of their league, but then ever since we beat them, has been dropping form. So
right. Yeah, I mean, so let's take a look over our predictions again. So, City versus Dortmund. Final thoughts, right?
City versus Dortmund. Yeah.
I think
City
first leg
Dortmund.
City win this 2-0, and then second leg they just play out a boring 1-1 draw.
I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works, actually. I'm going for 2-1 City win at home.
Yep.
I was gonna say 2-1 or 2-2 draw.
And a 1-0 win to Dortmund at home. So Dortmund go through and away goals.
Dortmund go through. Ooh.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't think it's gonna happen. Dortmund's defense is not good enough for that.
Definitely not me either, but I'm like, fuck it.
You know? Yeah, Dortmund, go for it.
Send it, you know.
No one's put money on it, yeah. I mean,
yeah, true.
Yeah, I have put money on City winning the first leg.
Oh wow.
The first leg.
First leg.
Yeah. Awesome.
I've put money on all 4 games this week.
See, I don't see City losing this. Even with Haaland. If Ruben Diaz starts, it's over. If Pep decides for some bizarre reason to start Laporte and Stones and like Walker, and then like I don't know, Fernandinho and Foden out at striker, like
Foden at DM.
Yeah, like I don't see how City lose this game. I mean, a lot of people are like, okay, well they lost versus Lyon, right? Who aren't a great side. There was a foul in the build up to the second goal, which should have been called, which wasn't, and they scored.
At the same time, Sterling
missed an open goal. And then it was a one-legged tie. They didn't play the game.
That's what I like about the final as well. It's impossible to predict who's going to win the final because one off game can go either way.
It could be. It's like chance. It's a total game of chance. Almost.
So it doesn't matter.
That's why I think Dortmund is going to have a chance in the second leg.
I mean, if they get together,
they get the away goal today, and at home they just score once.
I just don't think Dortmund have the good enough defense for that. Because I think if you look at one of their games, they conceded 4 to this one team. They lost to Union Berlin, for Christ's sake.
Oh yeah, if Haaland isn't even somewhat at the top of his game, there's no chance. Haaland has to pull out like some major carry job, or I don't think there's even a slight chance.
Dortmund lost 2-1 to Frankfurt, drew 2-2 to Cologne. They lost. They blew a 2-0 lead to Bayern Munich. They're not gonna win against.
They're only good players scoring the 2 goals as well.
Right,
yeah, Haaland.
Sancho is Sancho missing the first leg?
Yes.
Sancho's out for the first leg.
Most likely first leg.
Yeah. That's like a huge blow.
It's a huge blow.
Let me just
not as bad as Haaland, but still a big blow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sancho is without a doubt their second best player, right? I mean, I don't think we can disagree with that.
No, Haaland, Sancho are Dortmund's only 2 good players.
They're only players that really have that chance.
Also, I guess you could say Witzel and Sean. I really like both of them.
Oh, okay, here we go. City and Dortmund have named their starting lineups here.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I just saw this. It just came out a couple minutes ago. So
yeah, it's usually 1 hour and 15 minutes before the game. So
it doesn't look like Pep's messing around here. So he's got Ederson in net, Walker right back, Diaz, Stones, Cancelo. Right, that's probably their strongest lineup, right?
Who's playing left back? Zinchenko.
Cancelo's.
Cancelo.
Off cam.
It says okay. Where'd you get those news from?
One football on Twitter.
Twitter pages. They've tweeted out both teams.
Rodri, Gundogan, and De Bruyne midfield 3 with Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, and Phil Foden.
Looks like Dortmund is messing around.
Is Dortmund fucking around?
Hits Guerreiro. Burki is just recovering from injury.
Who is Mateo Paruza? I don't even know who that is. I don't even know that man.
Knauf?
Is Dahoud at center back?
No way.
No?
It's Hummels, Akanji, Chan. Or they're playing 4-back, Guerreiro, Hummels, Akanji, Mori. And Chan, Dahoud, Bellingham in the midfield. Or Morris playing center back and Knauf is left wing back. Or right wing back.
I hate it when they just when they just show the names instead of like who's playing where.
That's true.
It ticks me off so much. I don't know where these guys are playing.
Yeah, because they need to rely on the apps, but those are unreliable sometimes. Really?
So he's playing.
Looks like Real are playing a 4-back.
Real are in a 4-back.
Militao, Nacho Fernandez, Lucas Vazquez, Ferland Mendy.
Ferland Mendy's at center back. I knew it. I called it.
No.
He's not?
Militao and Nacho Fernandez.
Oh, Militao. Oh, fuck that.
They're playing Kroos, Modric, Casemiro in midfield. Yeah. And Asensio, Vinicius Jr. and Benzema.
Oh, Asensio. Look at that.
I was expecting Rodrigo, to be fair.
Asensio did good against Atalanta when he came on. I think he scored a goal. He scored a goal against Atalanta when he came on. So, yeah. Makes sense.
No Thiago?
No Thiago. Jota is starting.
Of course.
He should Keita. Keita's going to be huge.
Keita.
See, I've never really been a fan of Keita.
I like him at Leipzig.
Player, but I mean, I don't think he's better. I would rather have him. I would rather have Thiago on his side. I think they do a similar thing, right?
They're completely different players, though.
Really?
Thiago is a lot better in a back or in a pivot as well.
Yeah, that's
true. Keita is a much more forward-minded player than Thiago. Yeah. Thiago's like a defensive maestro. Keita is like an 8.
I mean, so what are our predictions? Liverpool versus Madrid.
1-1.
I think I'm gonna stick to Madrid take it 3-2 total, but then a 2-1 win for Madrid in the first leg.
2-1 win for Liverpool, and then a 2-0 win for Madrid in the second leg.
Send them through.
I think it's a 1-1 draw first game.
Yep.
And can't see anything but Liverpool going through 1-0 at home.
Wow. So I'm outnumbered in this Madrid prediction then. You guys are both.
Wait, you think Liverpool's gonna win?
I think Madrid take this.
Yeah, I'm going Madrid.
You're going Madrid too?
I'm outnumbered.
It's back to back now.
Okay, so we've been over City Dortmund. Bayern PSG.
First leg.
This is the toughest one to predict. Easily. This is a very tough game to predict. I said PSG win 4-3 on aggregate.
Okay.
I have
first leg 2-1.
Bayern 3-0 on aggregate. 2-0 at home today. 1-0 away.
Oh.
2-1 first leg, and then a 1-1 draw.
And lastly, Porto Chelsea. First game.
First leg 2-0 Chelsea.
I agree.
I said 2-0 Chelsea in the first leg, and then they play out a 0-0 draw.
Okay. I would say a 1-0 win for Chelsea.
At home. Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Go for that early goal, maybe, or just play it safe.
Okay, so, well then, in that case, I have Dortmund and Bayern going through. You guys have City and Bayern / PSG, and Chelsea v Liverpool or Chelsea v Real Madrid in the semis.
That'll be
obviously, I'm predicting a Der Klassiker in the semis, and Bayern is gonna cruise through that, go to the final.
To a final versus.
And Chelsea versus Liverpool is gonna be tough. We've just beaten them, so I think we have the power to take them down again. So I'm gonna say we're going through just because I'm a Chelsea fan.
That's fair.
And in the final, Chelsea v Bayern, I think it's gonna be like a repeat of the 2012.
Yeah.
Or maybe that would be a really interesting final because I mean that's two ball dominant sides, right? I mean Chelsea. I would say Chelsea's they like to have the ball a lot.
Yeah. We try to control the ball. We'd
rather
play the ball back to the center back than creating a chance.
Right. I mean, but against Bayern, there's no way right? I mean,
the thing is with
Lewandowski will be back for that game as well.
With Chelsea, the thing is that no matter who we play, whether it be Madrid, Liverpool, and if we go into the final with it be Man City, PSG, Bayern, who cares who it is, we're gonna be the underdog regardless.
Yeah, we're the underdog.
Yeah, I think
the last time. Remember the last time we were the underdog? We won it in 2012.
Yeah.
So,
and we just need to bring back Ryan Bertrand, start left wing, and we're good.
Yeah.
So I have City versus obviously City going through to face Madrid. Yeah, is that right?
That would be really weird since they're on the opposite side of the table.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're talking about in the final?
City's facing Bayern or PSG.
City versus Bayern. No, I mixed up the thing.
Okay.
So that would be City versus. That's probably one of the best. That I think would be one of the best games in history. That would be such a good game to watch.
I think Bayern will win that one.
I mean, obviously, I want City to take that, but I have no idea how that goes down, especially if they have Lewandowski back.
Yeah.
But that would be really interesting to see. So if I'm not wrong, Andy, you had a couple questions to pose written down on that phone.
Oh, yeah. Well, my first one was the one I started about. Who's winning the whole thing? Champions League?
Chelsea.
Obviously, we have a little bit of bias with some Chelsea.
Oh, yeah.
Chelsea
obviously, we have...
We're being outnumbered here, so...
I mean, I
Chelsea
can see... I think it's between City and Bayern. Whoever wins that semifinal wins it all. I think.
Yeah. Debatable. I mean, I had the City versus Bayern and City Chelsea final originally, but
I think if City go out in this round, then the door's open for PSG or Bayern to take it home. And then,
yeah, I mean, your side of the table is easily.
Oh yeah, it's difficult.
The better side.
It's a tough side.
Easily the hardest one.
PSG, Bayern, and City are they like the three best teams?
They're the three favorites in my opinion. Yeah. Bayern and City are at least. I'm
Bayern,
not leaning so much towards PSG.
Probably Bayern, City, PSG, probably Liverpool.
I can read out the odds if you want to.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and read the odds.
See how that pans out.
Come on, recognize my face, bitch. Okay.
And
sport.
But overall, I think this is, if City don't bottle it, I think it's their competition to lose. And I'm looking at it, and I think people agree. It's a City versus Bayern final,
okay.
Really.
Winning the final. City has 3. I don't know if you do odds differently than here, so I'll just list the teams going from.
City's usually around like 300
to the highest.
I think. Like
they have 3.
Is it
3.0 here? I mean, it's like I don't know if you do it differently, but I can just read out like from the ones that they have the highest chance at winning versus So City, then Bayern, then Chelsea, PSG and Liverpool tied, Madrid, Dortmund, and then Porto.
So we're third. Ooh.
We're third actually, yeah. That's most likely because of our side.
True, yeah. We have the easiest way to the final.
Yes. We're basically already in the semifinal. And we just need to beat either Liverpool or Real Madrid, which I believe we can do.
I feel like we can.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Bayern just lost Gnabry.
What?
COVID.
Oh no.
Oh, that completely changes everything.
This changes everything.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna stick with my 2-0.
I just saw it off Instagram here. Breaking.
I'm still saying 2-1.
Gnabry says positive. He'll miss both Champions League matches for PSG.
Oh.
Okay. Well, moving on. Who's getting a top scorer? Champions League.
Easily Haaland. Easily.
Well, if he gets knocked out by City this early, how many is Levy on? How many?
He's on.
I think Levy's on 6, I believe.
I don't know. Haaland's on 10.
I'm checking right now.
Haaland's on 10.
Levy's on 5.
Yeah, Haaland's on 10. Lewandowski's out for probably both matches, I think.
Haaland's on 10.
If I look at like the top scorers here, it's like
the next top scorers are joint second for 6 goals. Half of them are eliminated.
Half of them are out. Yeah, NS3, Rashford, and Morata. Whilst Neymar, Mbappe, and Giroud are still in the competition, you know. But Giroud is not likely to play any more games.
I don't think.
I could see Mbappe or Neymar taking it home.
I don't think so.
Me neither. I mean,
I think Haaland's gonna score. I think 2 goals against Man City.
Which is at 12.
I've also written him down. Him scoring 2 goals, which will put him on 12.
Yeah,
no one's catching him.
I've also written out PSG after this round, and neither Neymar nor Mbappe is scoring 6.
Yeah,
against Bayern.
So definitely
Haaland.
Top assister, I think, is De Bruyne right now on like 7 or something crazy.
I can check. No idea.
It is
top
Juan Cuadrado on 6 assists.
Cuadrado on 6, yeah. De Bruyne's on 4. Wow. So De Bruyne's gonna take that easily.
De Bruyne takes that.
Or Kimmich.
So I think it's between De Bruyne, Kimmich, and Mbappe, really.
Because the next one is Alassane Playa and Angelino, Tadic. Yeah, no.
Sancho.
No one's catching them. Yeah, it's gonna be De Bruyne.
Yeah.
If he gets the assist. If not, Cuadrado could win it. Probably no.
Yeah. Completely possible for him to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also had
Kimmich taking the assist home.
Okay. Another couple of questions. Does Bayern need a new striker?
Eventually, they will need one.
Lewandowski is getting old. And that injury at that age might just turn his whole career upside down. I know he's only out for like a month, but like
that's worst case scenario.
At the same time, most players that get injuries at that stage are getting them again and again and again.
But Lewandowski isn't most players. How consistent has that dude been for what like 7, 8 years now?
A couple of years now.
He's scoring 40 goals a season, like easy. I don't think they need to replace him for at least another 2 years. And then eventually, when they do, I don't know who's replacing who they would replace with.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they should have a lot of money, but
yeah,
I can't think of who. Because the striker market is not very open right now. I don't think. There's obviously Haaland.
I can see them going for maybe Aguero actually.
Aguero doesn't solve their problem if you're talking about age.
Yeah.
No, obviously not. That's not like my point. My point is like, do they need like a backup striker? Not necessarily Lewandowski.
They have Choupo-Moting. It's fine.
I think.
But they need someone better than Choupo-Moting if this Lewandowski thing gets worse. You know.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
that's why like
I don't think Aguero is going to go to another team to sit on the bench.
That's true.
He's going to Chelsea.
True. If he's going to go anywhere, if he's going anywhere, I think he's going to Barcelona.
But I think that leads me on to the next question though. Where is Haaland going?
Oh my goodness. Obviously,
because I have some points here. You know, Dortmund might not get Champions League next year.
No, they're in 5th right now.
Obviously, if they get Champions League, I see him staying for another year.
Maybe, but would they want to miss out on 100 million extra on Haaland?
No,
they could possibly get.
They could sell him in in January.
They're not gonna sell him. No one's buying him in January.
That's true.
No one has enough money in January.
But is where is he going then? In that case,
I don't know.
I mean, obviously I'm biased, but I think City's his best spot.
I would want him at Chelsea.
Also want him at Chelsea, but there's another striker,
Lukaku,
which might free up, or 3 actually. We're linked to 3 strikers that could fix our problems and will suit our playstyle even better than Haaland, in my opinion.
I wouldn't mind Lukaku.
Yeah, that's Lukaku, Aguero, and Benzema.
I don't think Benzema.
Because I think if Haaland goes to Real, we're getting Benzema.
I don't think he'll join us.
I think Benzema
a better shot of getting Aguero than we did with Benzema.
That's true. That's like my point is like Chelsea would get the striker of the team.
Yeah, honestly, if we can't get Haaland,
like I wouldn't mind Aguero going to like a Premier League side because then it just gets
Aguero's publicly said he doesn't want to leave England.
Yeah,
has he said that?
Yeah, he wants to stay. He wants to stay in the league, and he said he could sacrifice Champions League football to stay in England.
See, I think his best spot is Barcelona with Messi.
Up to Chelsea.
I don't know if Chelsea's the right spot for him.
He would work so great for us, actually.
Was he?
Yeah, play him at CDM.
Yeah. Solid. Next to Bale on FIFA 16.
Yeah.
Like, I think I looked at the odds, and City wasn't for Erling Haaland. It was City, then Madrid, then it was Barca, then it was Chelsea.
The thing is, Barca's
not getting him.
No, the thing is, chance. With Barca,
they can't.
I saw that before Raiola.
Their president said that they actually have money to spend. I don't know how he did it, because apparently there's supposed to be $1 billion in debt, and somehow they have money to spend for Haaland. I don't understand it.
If they buy him, they're gonna go bankrupt.
I think the best thing for Barcelona to do is buy Depay and Wijnaldum.
I would just get Aguero on a free.
Wijnaldum on a free, Depay on a free, like that would be great for them.
Yeah.
Wijnaldum and De Jong as like a double pivot always had worked in the Netherlands, and it should work at Barcelona too.
That's true.
And then Depay, Messi, Griezmann, that could work. It could work well. Maybe like Griezmann on the right or something. I still don't know why they don't play Griezmann up top. Because they don't have the striker. Is he?
He's
got 20 goals in 2021.
It's because he's more of a center forward. But who's the best center forward at the club? Messi.
Lionel.
So it's either push him out wide or put him up top, which he's not too good.
You just put that guy up front.
I have 2 questions left.
Yeah, go for it.
And speaking of Barcelona, a player that might join them, Neymar.
No.
Is he going to leave PSG?
No. I think there's already a rumor going around that he signed a new contract. So.
Oh.
I don't think he's going to leave.
Okay. Okay.
They can't pay for him. What team can pay for?
Yeah, they also. Yeah.
And every team, the teams that can pay for Neymar don't want Neymar.
That's true.
Or don't need him really.
Don't want Neymar. City probably don't want Neymar. If they're looking in the future, so they won't want Neymar. I mean, Bayern, I guess he could go to Bayern. I mean, even that, I feel like that doesn't work with like Neymar.
That's true. That's really true.
I feel like those aren't compatible. That player and that team, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Top 4 Premier League.
Ooh, there's a type. I mean,
obviously City's win the league.
City and United are most likely already set in the top 4.
It's really
United.
They're locked in my opinion.
Probably.
United are closer to us, but
United could be United for all we know and slip up, drop to 3rd, drop to 4th. But
I think it's gonna be City, United, Leicester, Chelsea. That's my 4.
I agree.
They're 3rd.
I think Chelsea might come 3rd this time. I think instead. I think Leicester will have a slip again, just like last season. Going to 4th.
I mean, they've been playing a lot better this season. Though. I mean, they
don't have an injury. They don't have an injury crisis. Yeah.
No, they're not doing as bad on injuries.
So that's why I think though.
If United don't stop playing Bruno Fernandes, he's gonna get an injury, and their season's gonna get killed.
Real?
If Bruno
might have the best match fitness in a player.
Yeah, I think he's fine. But if he does pick up some kind of injury, like a long-term injury, not just a knock, like a long-term injury, I think it might be screwed.
That's true.
I just don't think anyone's gonna be. I just don't think he'll be picking up an injury like that anytime soon.
he has got like an unbelievable match stamina.
Let me double check like points.
It's actually crazy. Now.
So United are on 60, Leicester on 56, West Ham 52, Chelsea 51, Tottenham, Liverpool 49. That's the top 7.
Dude, I could see West Ham getting top 4. Nah. If Leicester screw up or Chelsea screws up, West Ham could sneak in there.
The thing is, Leicester.
If West Ham gets top 4, Chelsea. It's Chelsea that doesn't get it.
Yeah, pretty much. Here's the thing with this next coming week of football, in the Premier League. The thing is that Chelsea play Crystal Palace, so if we can win there, that's 3 points to go above West Ham, who also play Leicester. I don't think Leicester is going to slip up against West Ham, and if they do, it will be a draw at least.
I can see a draw. I can see a draw that game.
Yeah.
No, I could see a draw.
Plus,
with also
Leicester,
United
Leicester
playing Tottenham.
Much tougher match program than us.
United also play.
We have Arsenal. Well. Yeah, we have West Ham, City, Leicester, Arsenal. That's like our 4 most difficult games.
Yeah.
I'll try to check out Leicester's. I'm on the FPL app, so
yeah, I was checking that earlier.
I need to transfer in.
I just put Jota into my FPL team.
So Leicester has West Ham, United, us, Spurs, and Southampton. That's 5 difficult games compared to our 4. And Leicester are playing both West Ham and Chelsea. We are playing West Ham and Leicester, and so we're all facing each other as well. That's gonna be the most important games. This last 9.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tight last couple of weeks, just like last year.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We're not Leicester United aren't playing for the 4th spot on the final day this year though.
And so to think that Liverpool's not even gonna get top 4s, or maybe not even Europe, will be.
They're getting Europe.
Look at Europe. Yeah. I think they'll get Europe.
I'd rather them not, but it's whatever.
I mean,
I would like it to go with Man City, United, Chelsea, Leicester, and then West Ham, so that Tottenham miss out and have to go to qualifiers again. Liverpool miss out. Arsenal all the way sitting at 10th. They're not getting Europe. There's no chance they get Europe.
Nah, they won't get Europe. Nah.
Unless they win the Europa League, but I don't think they will.
I still don't
think United will win.
Where does like everyone? I always hear Arsenal saying like, "Oh, we have all this money and stuff." Where does it go?
Aubameyang's contract.
I mean,
Aubameyang's contract cost 56 people their jobs.
Yeah.
Partey. I still think Partey's going to be a good signing. He's going to end up being a good signing.
Maybe.
Yes, but they should have gone for OR first. In my opinion.
You know what? I disagree.
They have Odegaard now, but
they got Odegaard, and Odegaard
is he's not going to stay though.
Yeah, but he's on a loan, so he's not going to be staying anytime soon.
Real have publicly stated that there's no chance he's staying.
Have they said
that? I think Zidane said that he wants him next season.
Why? Whatever. I think.
I mean, only thing with Odegaard is his knee.
Yeah, that's true. He does have a bad knee, doesn't he?
Yep. That's why he was sent out on loan. Because the training facilities at Real Madrid are so bad. Like they have such weird
Madrid, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like they overload their players insanely. It's weird. That's why Hazard keeps getting injured as well.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal need to do everything they can, everything in their power to keep Odegaard.
Because it's going to cost them like 50 mil though.
Yeah.
They can afford him.
Arsenal look so bad because they don't have a single person who can create a chance.
Other than Odegaard.
That's not Odegaard.
Saka?
They're
Saka, true, yeah.
Smith Rowe also has been incredible lately.
Yeah, but he's not Odegaard.
That's true.
I mean, I think if Arsenal need to be taken seriously as a team again, they have to get Odegaard. Smith Rowe is cool. Smith Rowe's awesome, but like he can't. He needs either he needs to prove that that he should be starting every game. So that means outperforming Odegaard, and then also
which won't happen.
Which won't happen. Like he's a good player, but I don't think he's better than Odegaard. I think he's like a. I don't think he'll ever be considered in like the top like best English youngster debates with Greenwood, Foden, and Saka.
And Cho. Hey, respect Cho.
Yeah, sure. Respect Cho.
Respect him, just don't say Cho, man.
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
I call him Callum. It's so weird saying Cho.
Yeah, it is weird saying Cho, but
I don't understand how is he any good? Like I get he's got
Callum? Yeah, he's really good.
He's got some talent to him. I don't.
When he was playing when Tuchel first came in and he played him at right wing back, he was just doing.
He had really 2 man of the match performances in a row.
He was doing really well, and then I forgot what happened, but he just stopped playing. I think he put him up top more instead. And he was all right up there. I think he said that he prefers in the left wing, just like Pulisic. So that kind of contradicts both of them. And Werner, yeah.
I'm interested to like see how that would pan out.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got the predictions in the bag. We have UCL's coming up.
43 minutes until the game start.
This is one of the best UCL knockouts I've seen in a while.
Yes.
Like it's better than last year, for sure.
It looks like there's not one. I think the only game where people are like, yeah, that's set in stone, is the Chelsea Porto one. That's the only one I think. And even then, there's some people that are like, oh, I don't know, Porto could pull out.
Chelsea lost. Wow.
Yeah. Like obviously, just reactionary people are like, oh, Chelsea lost to West Brom. They're
our whole fan base, basically.
You know.
Fun fact: I think. When we first played Atletico, like both legs in Atletico Madrid, we didn't win our game before that game against Atletico Madrid, and we didn't win against West Brom. So that just means we're winning against Porto.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, you never know. Last time we played in Sevilla, we scored 4. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
all courtesy of Olivier Giroud, though.
Yeah,
like I'm looking at these ties, and just every single game looks like it's a good game. I mean, City versus Dortmund is going to be a good game. Madrid Liverpool should be a great game. PSG versus Bayern should be a great game. But then at the same time, everyone was saying in the Champions League final last year, everyone's like, "Oh, PSG versus Bayern, going to be the best UCL final ever." That was one of the most boring things I've ever watched in my life. That was not a great game.
Yeah, I know. When Ander Herrera is the most important player in the first half, it's a boring game.
Yeah, I mean,
at least it wasn't Liverpool versus Spurs game.
Was it Mbappe that Neuer had that great save on?
Yeah.
No, Mbappe missed it was pretty much a wide open goal, and he shot it right there.
Oh yeah. And then I think that was PSG's only major chance of the whole game. Coman scored within the first 20 minutes, and then that was it.
No, I think it was really late, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was the 60th minute.
Yeah, it was 70th minute or so.
I think you're right. It was 50, 60.
It was definitely the second half, at least.
It was definitely second half, yeah.
I don't know. So looking back at that, maybe you could change the prediction to be maybe it's a low scoring game.
Right.
Just the same thing happened similarly in Champions League final last year.
No, it's a knockout tie. It's gonna be more open than it is in the final. It's gonna be a lot more goals. So.
Yep. And with the away goal rule, the games are gonna have completely different outcomes.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So if you're going to be the away team, you're going to be pushing for a goal more than you are if you're going to be at home. So
100%.
Yeah.
That's why I think Bayern will win 2-0 today. PSG will send more men up. Bayern will have their high line and just
Yeah.
And just keep the ball because PSG. I think PSG will rush the ball.
Maybe PSG catch Bayern by surprise.
Maybe.
That might happen.
But like it's tough to call it. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean that's all I really got.
I think. Yeah, I haven't got really anything else to say either.
Yeah, no. I think we're done.
I think we are. Yeah.
I mean,
about 40 minutes till kickoff.
Talking about Lingardinho, dude's on fire. What's it? It's like 5 games, 6 goals, 3 assists, something like that. Like
something like that. Yeah.
8 games, 6 goals, 3 assists, isn't it?
Doing pretty well, yeah.
I mean, that's just wow.
Yeah, he's insane.
He's not even a meme anymore. He's just a baller.
He's just good now. He might actually be Lingardinho for all we know.
I mean, I've seen United put it was something near a 50 million price tag on him.
Yep,
that's too much.
47, I think it was.
Something like that.
They should sell him because currently, because the thing is, when he's playing at West Ham, people aren't like for instance, Wolves. Wolves only play defensive when they're playing against the top 6. So when they're not playing against the top 6, it's more open. That's why he just scored a goal and got an assist yesterday. So him playing in those more like mid-ish table teams would probably be good for him. I feel like a move to Everton would be cool for him, but I don't know about him and James Rodriguez.
Won't work.
Yeah,
won't work at all.
I don't think that works.
Yeah, but I think West Ham's suiting him really well.
West Ham seems like the perfect place for him.
Yeah.
In and around mid-table.
In a couple of years, he'll go to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he is one of the brightest stars in Europe right now, right?
Only 17. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
17.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mad. He's been at United since he was born.
Yeah, pretty much.
He was
born into the academy. Born at the academy.
He was actually 8 when he scored that winner against Crystal Palace in the FA Cup final. I mean, not many people know that.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of the Just Chillin podcast. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and leave a comment if you want to talk about anything or, just interact. And we'll try to keep this podcast weekly. So we'll see you next week or in a couple days. Peace.